With the NBA season coming up, prediction season is officially upon us. Over the next few weeks, you will likely begin to see a plethora of different analysts, fans, and other media members giving their predictions for what they believe will happen during this upcoming season. Every year is different, and it is nearly impossible to know exactly what will go down throughout the course of an entire season, but that is one of the biggest reasons why it's so fun to throw your predictions out there. Strange things happen every season, and there are always a bunch of surprises, which brings us to the topic of today's video. Today, I will be giving my 10 boldest predictions for this upcoming NBA season, but before I start, make sure to subscribe to the channel, as all support is very much appreciated. Now, with that being said, let's begin. Bold prediction number 1. The Warriors win fewer than 60 games. The Warriors are very clearly the best team in the NBA, and they have not shown any signs of slowing down anytime soon. They are the two-time defending champions, and after signing Kevin Durant, they put themselves in the conversation of best team ever assembled. This offseason, they even went out and signed DeMarcus Cousins, who is one of the best centers in the entire NBA, because apparently sweeping the finals just wasn't enough for them. All of this may be true, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they will dominate the regular season. For one, they didn't even win 60 games last year. Injuries happen, including DeMarcus Cousins likely missing half the regular season. Kevin Durant and Steph Curry have also been somewhat injury-prone during their prior regular seasons, and I don't expect them to play a full season either. Additionally, they might just cruise through the regular season and save their best play for the playoffs. For all of these reasons, I do not believe the Warriors will win 60 games. Bold prediction number 2. The Lakers don't get home court advantage in the playoffs. LeBron James's free agency was easily one of the biggest stories this offseason, and he wound up surprising a lot of people by choosing the Lakers over teams like the Rockets or 76ers, who probably gave him a much better chance at winning. Nonetheless, his presence alone elevates the Lakers as a team immensely. The Lakers haven't been a playoff team since 2013, and now they likely will be a lock to be in there. But in order to have home court advantage in the playoffs, you need to be a top 4 seed, and I'm not quite sold on the Lakers being that good this year. The Warriors and Rockets are two obvious picks to finish top 4, and then I like the odds of the Thunder and Jazz claiming those last two spots. Both teams are going to be very good on the defensive end of the floor, and the Thunder made some major additions this offseason, and the Jazz will continue to trend upward with Donovan Mitchell's growth. Bold prediction number 3. The Raptors will get the 1 seed in the East. The Raptors have had a very interesting offseason that has led to many questions surrounding the team. Most of these questions revolve around Kawhi Leonard, who the team acquired for 1 year in a trade with the Spurs. While there is some reason to be concerned, if he buys in and plays the whole year, then the Raptors are a damn good team. Last year the Raptors were the 1 seed in the East as well, and now they replaced DeMar DeRozan with a borderline top 5 player in the league, and Danny Green was also included in the deal. They will be scary defensively, their offense could feature a lot more ball movement, and the Raptors bench is still one of the best bench units in the whole league. Yes, I do realize that the Celtics are heavy favorites to win the East, and for good reason, but the way I see it, the Raptors improving as a team while having already been the top seed is more than the Celtics improved by getting Hayward back. At least regular season-wise, as it will take Hayward some time to readjust to the game post-injury. Bold prediction number 4. Ben Simmons will average a triple-double. This one might be the boldest prediction on the whole list, but Russell Westbrook has laid out the blueprint for doing so over the course of an entire season, and Simmons has the exact necessary skill set to do so as well. Last season, he averaged about 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists per game as a rookie. But when we take a look at his numbers during the final 17 games of the season, we can see that he averaged 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists over that span, which is a triple-double. At the end of the year, he looked more comfortable and confident than ever on the court, running the offense and doing everything, and I expect that confidence to translate into next season. He has a lot of motivation to do so as well, as he has been the butt of a lot of jokes this offseason regarding his playoff performance against the Celtics. With a chip on his shoulder, he should be in line for a monster season. Bold prediction number 5. The Nuggets will miss the playoffs again. Last season, after adding Paul Millsap, the Nuggets were seen by many as a lock for the playoffs, and many thought they would even be a top 4 seed. Due to a variety of reasons, including a Millsap injury, that didn't happen, and they missed the playoffs again. This year, the Nuggets once again have similar hype around their team, but the entire Western Conference is much improved, and I'm not sold on Millsap being the deciding factor. His defense will help the team's pitiful defense improve, but I'm not sure by how much. They were a bottom 5 defense last season, and they just added Isaiah Thomas, who is only going to create more issues on that end of the floor. They might be an improved team, but so are plenty of other teams in the West, which is why I see them on the outside looking in once again. Bold prediction number 6. The Kings, not the Hawks, will be the worst team in the NBA. First, let me say that the Hawks are definitely the least talented roster in the league at the moment and deserve the labeling as the worst team in the league that they've been getting. But the Kings are next in line, and they play in the West, which means that they will be getting smacked around by tougher opponents on a much more constant basis. The East has quite a few bad teams that the Hawks will play more often, giving them more opportunities to steal some wins. I foresee the Hawks winning around 20 games this year, and the Kings winning around 17 or 18 games this season. Bold prediction number 7. Harry Giles has a better rookie season on the Kings than Marvin Bagley. The Kings have a lot invested in Marvin Bagley as they took him second overall in what is being called by many as a very talented draft class, but his fellow teammate and rookie is looking like a prime candidate to break out this season. Harry Giles was drafted in the 2017 draft, but he was injured all last year, so he will be having a Ben Simmons-like rookie season this year in the sense that he's a rookie 2 years after being drafted. They play together for the Kings in the Summer League, and while I realize that you're only supposed to take Summer League play with a grain of salt, Giles was the more impressive player throughout. Bagley was shut down on multiple occasions by players that will likely not even make an NBA roster this season, while Giles looked very comfortable playing both inside and out. I'm not saying that Bagley will be a bad player by any means, but it might take him a bit longer to get comfortable in the NBA and play up to his expectations. Bold prediction number 8. Jimmy Butler will be traded before the trade deadline. This offseason has apparently been the last straw for Jimmy Butler in Minnesota, and he's provided plenty of evidence that he is fed up with the work ethic of his teammates Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. He's questioned their will to win multiple times and feels like they don't work hard enough on their games. Butler is a competitive dude, and when you're a competitor, I understand wanting those around you to play with the same passion you have. If the Wolves struggle out the gate and it becomes apparent that they might not be a playoff team, Butler might request a trade and look forward to next season, where he could possibly team up with his good friend Kyrie Irving. The Knicks and Nets would be 2 prime candidates to trade for him. Bold prediction number 9. The Knicks will have 2 rookies make the all-rookie teams this season. The Knicks might have gotten a steal at the 9th pick in the draft this season with Kevin Knox, but that's not the only steal that they drafted this year. In the second round, they took Mitchell Robinson, and in the Summer League he looked absolutely phenomenal. In all honesty, he looked a lot better than a lot of the other centers taken in the first round this year. The Knicks won't be a very good team because Kristaps Porzingis is injured with a torn ACL, so these 2 rookies will more than likely be playing heavy minutes. Knox is going to have big scoring numbers, and Robinson is going to be an excellent rim protector and rim runner in the pick and roll, giving the team a pair of players in the front court to pair with Porzingis for the considerable future. Finally, bold prediction number 10, the Chicago Bulls will have a top 10 offense in the NBA this season. The Bulls may not be a good team this season, but I see them scoring a lot of points. The only issue is that they are also going to be giving up a lot of points, as they really don't have many good defenders on the team. They added Jabari Parker this offseason, who at the very least has proven he's capable of getting buckets. Lauri Markkanen is going into his second year after a very impressive rookie season, and Zach LaVine has been working hard this offseason to get back to 100% health. Additionally, Chris Dunn will be back running the offense, and with him last year, the Bulls actually looked solid on that end thanks to him taking a step forward as a player after a disappointing rookie season. Overall, they have a lot of talented scorers who will put up a lot of points. They just won't be able to stop their opponents from doing the same thing. And with that being said, that's all I have for you today. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.